Hi everyone, this is Barry from NFT Music Info. How you doing today? So Rich, my co-podcaster, he was telling me about this platform called Anotherblock, which I hadn't really checked out before. So I thought we'd check it out in this video. It's very interesting in terms of royalties and in terms of ownership of a music NFT streaming royalty of a track. Very kind of similar format to Royal, but different utility, different pricing structure. So yeah, very interesting. So I thought we'd go into that in this video. So you can access the platform via anotherblock.io. And there's only been a couple of drops on here so far. It's relatively quite a fairly new platform. However, it's got a lot going for it in my opinion. So if I have a look at the basics of the platform first, so there's mirror.xyz, which is an article website in Web3. So it talks about royalties. Okay, so a general rule of thumb is every million streams you'll get between $3,000 to $4,000 profit, okay, or revenue I should say. They're paid out to those rights holders of the songs, whether that's labels, artists, producers, songwriters, for example, and they're paid out annually, biannually, quarterly. It's always a bit of a delay. On another side of the music industry, people have actually been investing in music for many, many years. For example, David Bowie's royalty streams, there was something called Bowie bonds in 1997, which were issued, which was backed by the actual royalties, because obviously he's so famous. So this platform is all about making that available to you. So they believe by creating an open free market for buying and selling music rights, the value of that music will increase. Artists can build an even stronger relationship with those who create this value, which is the fans. On Anotherblock, owners, rights holders of the music actually sell digital assets, which we know as music NFTs, containing a share of the ownership in songs. When you've bought one of those music NFTs on the platform, you're eligible to receive your share of the streaming royalties generated by that song. And purchase on the site is available with credit card and Ethereum. So that's good because it's a fairly low barrier of entry. If we have a look at the drops that there has currently been, and there's been Acquainted I'm going to go to first, because Acquainted is by the artist, brought to you by Danny Boy Styles, okay, The Weeknd, okay, huge name in the music industry. So this sold out, as you can imagine. There were 400 minted, they've all sold out, but look at the price, very reasonably inexpensive. I'm not a financial advisor, it's just entertainment purposes only, but 0.085 Ethereum, okay? The royalties that you get, obviously, is far, far less, of which is 0.0025% ownership. But for me, it's not just about looking at that number. It's about, there's a huge status with saying that you own streaming rights of a track, even if it is fractionalized. And that could be more important to people. It may be that an investor wants to buy 100 of those editions because they're fairly reasonable price. But also the fans might want to buy more as well. Now, the secondary market hits OpenSea, okay? So as an example, if I have a look at the secondary sales in a moment, then we'll actually see that they have actually made a profit from this. So you can see Spotify streams further down in the listing of what's been Acquainted so far, what happened last month, what the year projection should be on the return of this investment. So I just think this is absolutely huge, If I have a look at view all listings, you'll see this is a secondary market on here, and they're selling over 0.12 Ethereum per NFT, of which they were originally listed for 0.085 Ethereum. Now, the great part about this website is that it's very informative. There's a lot of information on here about, the track, the performing artist, what you're actually getting. It's on Ethereum blockchain, how the payouts will work, FAQs, all of that, which is great. But when you purchase an NFT on that drop, you will then get an invite only to the next drop before anybody else, before public release. So that's really cool with utility. So if I have a look at another drop on here, have a look at Weekend on a Tuesday, which isn't the same artist, it's Rehab and Laid Back Luke. This was the first one that they did, I believe. It was on the 19th of August. Price was 0.05 Ethereum of 250 editions, Royalties was 0.02% ownership. Okay, so again, you can see how many streams they've had, what the projections are, information about the track. And this is where it says, by owning this NFT, you gain access to our invite-only list for the next drop. Access is gaining access to a gated community of music owners. Royalties is where you'll actually receive the ownership of the future royalties. So that's really cool. So you can see 0.05 Ethereum. Look what they're selling at now. Generally around 0.023 Ethereum. Huge profits to be made on this platform. Again, just entertainment purposes. But very, very interesting. The latest drop, which is going to be released, is in 3 days' time, 500 editions, 0.066 Ethereum. Royalties are 0.001% ownership, going live then. And again, you can do the numbers to work out whether you think that's worth purchasing or not. And then obviously the secondary listings will be on there. They've got a team, a huge team of people, lots of 3 founders, lots of heads of departments. So very good community, very good team, I should say. So they're all keeping busy, as you can see. But yeah, I like this platform. I think there's a lot going for it, and it's great to actually cover it. And I know it is quite similar to Royal, but again, it's what I go to say, the barrier of entry is extremely low. They are fairly inexpensive music NFTs, and you can own a share of your favourite song when that drops via this platform. So anyway, hope you like this video. Please give it a thumbs up, it really helps the channel. Subscribe if you're interested in Web3 music. I love covering platforms. And make sure you check out the podcast if you haven't already on the channel as well. Speak to you on the next one. Take care. Bye.